Okay, anyway, continuing on with the Monastery of the Scorpion. Yeah, it's been going pretty well so far. I mean, this is mostly a pug group, miscellaneous players I haven't met before except for Vitster, but I mean, it's been going good, and a lot of the people I know, and even a couple of people in our guild, admittedly, but a lot of the people in this game, especially higher level players and high level guilds, don't like to run with random groups because a lot of the time it just leaves room for error, for screwing up. You know, I mean, imagine you'd be a little upset too if you ran a quest for 30 minutes and then some random kid screws it up and you have to restart the whole thing. It would be terrible. But I mean, every once in a while you just find a really nice, solid pug that you can run with, and I think this is going well. Pretty well, yeah. And anyway, what was I talking about earlier? I was talking about the DDO store a little bit. I want to go back to that because there's a lot of things in the DDO store I wanted to talk about, but I mean, I don't want to be, you know, talking about the freaking. Oh, as you can see, they've just completed this puzzle. I don't want to be talking about the freaking DDO store while meanwhile my whole party's dying in a fight. That would not be a little selfish. But there's a variety of things you can get from the DDO store that I think add to the experience of the game a lot. For example, tomes are a pretty good part of this game that I enjoyed. It was an interesting dynamic getting involved with the tomes and how to get them, where to get them from. And tomes are essentially stat books you can get that will increase your stats. Like plus, the highest tome you can get right now is +4. And I'm not even sure if that's offered in the DDO store at the moment. It's usually a special deal kind of thing you can only get every once in a while. But tomes, they can permanently increase your stats by like +4 at the max, but most of the ones you'll see people have are +2, +3. I have full +3 tome on this character that will permanently give you a +3 stat boost to all of these stats here, which in this game, which is such a stat heavy game, that's highly important and actually will help you quite a bit. I don't think it's cheap, because any tome that somebody paying for it can get, somebody else who can just get it in the game or in epic quests can also get. So it's definitely not unbalanced, and I think it's it adds to the game because the tome, the whole foundation of the tome allows characters who really want to get crazy with builds, mixing in like frickin' 6 bard, 4 ranger, 10 fighter build, you know, whatever. It allows these players who want to get these interesting builds into the game to have a little leeway. For instance, let's say you want to build a class at like an arcane archer, and you need to put more points into, you know, wisdom or whatever, but as a result of that, you're sacrificing your constitution, which is your health, or you don't have enough strength. You can still be that class because you could have a tome fill in for that extra 2 or 3 stat that you just can't put in to your strength or your constitution in order to fulfill the build you really want to have. And I think that also comes in with the whole true reincarnate higher build. Each time you reincarnate, you get an extra 2 points on your build, except for the first. It goes 28, 32, 34. I'm pretty sure 36 also, and then you're done. You cannot get any higher than that. But I think all these things that DDO, it's a carefully thought out process that allows for the players to really enjoy mixing and mashing different groups and you know, different things like that. And I think it's a great addition to the game, and a thing that overall just adds to the whole experience of playing a game like this. As you can see, we're hitting the second shrine. I mean, and I think it's interesting how they did this with the shrines. There's not a lot of shrines in most quests. There's a couple shrine heavy quests, but they're not the important ones. They're mostly low level. They're mostly yeah, we're ready to roll. Mostly low level quests, and these high level quests like this usually only have 1, maybe 2 shrines available. So you have to be smart, especially the arcanes, at conserving their mana and not blowing their mana. You know, knowing your place in a party. For instance, a sorcerer may be blowing SP from the very beginning of a quest. You know, killing as many mobs as they can, things they don't even have to do, just throwing out mob attacks, AoEs all over the place. And when I made my wizard, I was trying to do the same thing. But I quickly realized the sorcerer, he gets far more spell points than a wizard does from the base. And the point of that is to make someone playing a wizard really know when it's necessary to blow SP with the huge AoE attacks, and then when to conserve it, so that they have the proper SP when it comes time to buff the party, when it comes time to just save themselves, even, you know, haste boosts, whatever they need to do. So it's an interesting dynamic to see that this game, it while allowing you to do a lot, it also gives you a general direction. It gives you these general boundaries that really force you to get creative, and I love that, because creativity in games like this is everything. I'm tired of oh shit! Here comes the boss. Okay, here comes the tricky part, guys. Here comes the tricky part. Sorry, I gotta focus a little bit here because we're fighting the final boss. Essentially, what we have to do here is somebody's got to kite the boss around while somebody else solves the puzzle that's up here. And if anybody steps on the puzzle, it will screw up the puzzle. You shouldn't kite him in the hallway unless you feel you can do it, because it's really hard. It's a lot harder. Yeah. Pull him up onto the top level if you can. Otherwise, it gets nasty. No, not in the hallway. Up top in the puzzle room. Just run him around the top. That's the best option if you think you can do it. The hallway's just too crowded. He's got a pretty far hit on his claws. Yeah, and guys, don't step on these blue tiles up here. They'll trigger autos, spheres. Okay. Anyway, hold on. Yeah. So as I was saying, sorry guys, for those of you listening to this commentary, I had to focus a little bit during this last part as we tried to finish this up. Essentially, what's going on here? Oh shit. What's going on here is we're kiting the boss around the top, switching off who's taking the aggro, while one of us is kiting, and the other people down there are trying to solve the puzzle. I don't have to do too much. I've essentially done most of what I have to do at this point. I'm not the best kiter. Fighters and barbarians don't make the best kiters because they don't have a lot of mobility and they don't have a lot of evasion. So definitely, Sylvain is doing a great job kiting up here. Oh, there we go. And by completing the puzzle, great job, guys. By completing the puzzle, the boss is now dead, and by opening this chest, we will be finishing the quest. Nice job, guys. Great run for pug,
Very cool.
Nice. Yeah, so we are now completed with this quest. Just a little taste of a great game and a great dynamic, as you can see going on. We're gonna collect this Siberian Dragon Shard. 16,000 EXP, quest complete. We can do an overview of the quest. It looks like it took 29 minutes, which is a respectable time for this quest. It's not the easiest quest to complete, so I think everybody did a great job. And as you can see, there's loot boxes in the game, lock boxes, different chests that allow you to get a variety of things you may need, coins, items. Here right now, perfect, 25% fortification. Just all kinds of great items you can get from quests. And this group's done a fine job. Wow, yeah. We should be farming this quest, although I will not be recording the farms because I mean, you would essentially just be watching the same quest be run over and over again. And farming is one of the great dynamics in this game that I actually a lot of people don't like it, but I like it, especially after you've TR'd Dimensional Door here. You're gonna have to rerun a lot of the same quests on different difficulties in order to properly get enough EXP to continue leveling, and that's what we're going to continue to do. For our bravery bonus, to keep your bravery bonus, you have to run it the first time on elite, and so we run it on elite, and now we are going to continue to run it on hard and normal, to keep the experience.
What the hell, why not? I'll drop an airship portal. Stand by.
And as you can see, I'm talking about rebuffing in the log. That is essentially your buffs have an hour. As you can see, most of mine are about 16, 17, maybe even 18 minutes left. So we probably won't finish the quest in 18 minutes. So he's going to open up a portal for us to get out of here and buff up before we start running these. Before we start doing these runs. Airship beacon. Thank you very much. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this live commentary playthrough of Monastery of the Scorpion on Elite. No bullshit. This is just pure gameplay with good players. I really hope you enjoyed this because I enjoyed bringing it to you, just having a good talk as we play through some great quests. We're going to continue on the path to greatness as we continue to escalate and level up in this game, become better and better. Once again, shout out to Vitcher and shout out to Dwight for being a great leader, running this quest efficiently, yeah, shout out to everyone, especially Dwight, for helping us get good leaders, good quests running, good dungeons running through. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna pull it over to the team. Okay, guys, we're ending this live stream here. Anybody want to say anything to the YouTube audience?
The audience?
Yes, the audience, the YouTube audience. Okay, hi, Mom. I hope you see this video. Enjoy it. Be proud. And we're gonna wrap this up. So I hope you guys.
Yay!
Yay! Quest complete. Success. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, help me out. Share it with a friend. Comment, rate, subscribe. If you enjoyed this, share it Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Drop me a like in the section below. That would greatly help me out. Send a sub, and I love you guys. Talk to you guys later. Have a good one. King of Herb, Danny G out on a beautiful April evening. Thank you.